All right, I've made a playlist. It's unlisted so that I don't garner unwanted traffic on my profile. That might seem weird, but given the nature of the situation, it's warranted. Check the description below for the playlist link. Don't get your news from the news. Don't let someone else tell you what to think and what is going on. See for yourself. What I'm linking to is thus far, complete to date, of all 10 days of the courtroom camera stream from the Derek Chauvin trial with zero commentary. It is just the camera in the courtroom. If you want to know what's really going on, you need to watch it that way. You can put it on 2x speed. Everyone speaks very slowly and concisely in this trial. That's why it's so hard to watch. If you put it on double speed, what you get is people speaking about this fast about things, and actually you can understand everything they say because they're speaking clearly. And you can slow it down, and you can always go back if you miss something. When they get to the breaks, there will be breaks for 15 minutes, half an hour, or over an hour, depending on what kind of break they're taking. The judge will state how long of a break, and you can skip far ahead to the next part. If one were to begin watching immediately this Saturday morning that I'm posting this, you might be able to get through the entire trial if you just don't sleep before Monday resumes. All I'm going to say about it is that the mainstream news is biased. Most independent commentators are also biased. There are some legitimate, objective commentaries that are out there. However, my advice would be to view it as I have been viewing it, which is ignore the commentary. Ignore anything that's being said on the news. Don't follow that. For one thing, they're lying anyway. And even the ones that aren't lying could put ideas into your head before you've actually seen the proceedings. Most of the things that the mainstream so-called fake news has been reporting on are the initial line of questioning by the prosecutor before cross-examination, before redirect. A lot of these witnesses seem to have very credible backgrounds. However, their consistency leaves a lot to be desired because they will state under oath, factually, backed by some evidence or experience, what the prosecution wants them to say. And just as soon as the defense comes on, they are acknowledging a lot of things that the defense is pointing out as well. What this means is that what they call reasonable doubt is being presented as far as the prosecution's case. The prosecution's case is to attempt to prove that the charges apply to the defendant. The defense's job is to raise doubts as to the validity of the case the prosecution has. Not to prove innocence. That's not how it works. Stop watching TV court dramas. That's a bunch of bullshit too. Cop shows, bullshit. This is reality. This is how the court system works. This is how cops are trained or how they behave. Watch this trial. That's all I got.